Oi oi, hello, welcome one and all. Happy Tuesday, happy Zomboid Day. I hope all is well. Hope everyone is feeling it today. It's been a little while since we've zomboided. It has been a little while. But we are going to build a massive, great big new room today is the plan. I'll explain a little bit more about what I'm thinking as we get into it today. But yeah, the idea is to have a huge new room for our base. I've got some quite specific ideas about how it's going to be laid out. I think it's gonna help things along quite a lot, I hope. Building or inventory management? Well, this is it. Both. But we're going to mostly do the building part of it today. It's going to be a lot of tree chopping, a lot of wood gathering. We're going to build ourselves a little room. Is the plan. I say little room. It's going to be a very large, a very, very large room. An uncommonly large room is the plan. So it should be good fun. Shout out Xerxia, welcome. I hope you are good. Oh, I actually forgot to go grab a beer. Maybe I should go do that now. Yeah, I think we're looking good. I do need to, if I'm going to go down here, do that. There we are. Yeah, cool. So let's bang it out. I should actually go get a beer. I'll be back in a sec. Look at that timing. Look at that perfect timing, just arrived just as the tune finished. Alright, so let's get into it. So yeah, one of the issues has been recently, which Xerxes is quite rightfully pointed out, is we're quite full. We've got, you know, a lot of stuff that we're storing. Like all of this stuff. Like just a lot of stuff, right? And we have this mass storage round here, which is okay, but it's very difficult really to navigate this and to remember where things are, you know, and what things are for. Now I just wonder if we can't improve upon this design a little bit, because you can't even actually really access a lot of these very easily. It's just not very accessible. I mean, I think it would be better if these rooms were literally filled with one thing each, or maybe two things. You know what I mean? Like the gas cans, it works. Like you could fill a whole room here with gas. And then, I mean, it's probably not that safe in real life. And then, you know, this room you could fill with, I don't know, guns and ammo. Right? Or something like that. Like, so these two rooms could definitely form like mass storage. But they're just like, they're not good for like being organized. Okay, so this room here, what I was thinking was we just bang out the back end of it. So what is it? It's like 3, 4, 5. It's kind of hard to tell. I guess if we use this and it's easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So we could have 3, and then knock out 3, and then have 3. That would work. So basically, where this big whiteboard is, we would remove the whiteboard and we would knock out all the wall there, and just make a big room. So to kind of, oh, hold on a minute. We're hungry. But how are we looking? 81 and not rising. So yeah, we could definitely munch. Look at that. We are in a good spot here in this save file. If you're new to this this playthrough, we're like 4 months, 20 days in. 2,500 zombies killed so far. Got a lot of frozen stuff here. Some final cabbages there. Worms and maggots. Says food perishable. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, I think we're okay to not eat just now. Let's have a smoke though, just as we kind of orient ourselves here. Sneck, shout outs, how are you? So as you know, we've got a pretty nice base set up here, like lovely music room, lovely little games room. We've got the kennel in here. The kennel. Pretty good. So there's room for like other kind of decorative, there's this weird boxing arena thing. There's room for other decorative spaces or like other mass storage spaces. But I would really like something more organized when it comes to my storage. You're doing well, that's good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm very good, thank you. So here is what I'm thinking. Do we not have... We don't have a spiked baseball bat at the moment. I guess we can use the hammer just for now. See, everything's pretty well sorted. You can see that we do need to upgrade our barricade. Like a lot of the barricades have just gone. The outside layer of the barricades have gone, so we can fix that today too. But my thoughts were to utilize all this space at the back here, basically. Now I do want to work out where that lines up with this sheet rope. Where this sheet rope lines up with the ceiling there. You know, with the floor above that we're going to be building. You know, this goes all the way up to our roof. Very hard for us to know exactly where that will line up, but I expect it will go right through the middle of the room that we're looking to build. Now, the fact it's raining is actually really, really good for us right now, because we haven't had much rain. in winter so far. We've just had, look, all those buckets are full now as well. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good news. Let's check on the generator here. 61% conditions, probably fine. Fuel's at 70. It's probably okay for the rest of this stream, but maybe we'll look into that later. Yeah, we should get rid of these bodies eventually, for sure. We should cut down all these trees. As you can see, we've done a lot of tree cutting here. It's pretty cool. But the idea is that it would be a very large second story room. The width of the building, but just sticking out the back. And that would be all the storage space. And you'd enter it just from the kind of workshop room. So then that room becomes more of a workshop. And all the storage is out back. And then there's some storage around the side as well, yeah? That's kind of the basic idea. So that, if we're committed to this idea, which I think we are, the only starting point is to grab our sledgehammer and to just bang out the walls in the places that we want to bang out the walls. So we'll start by just doing that. So the first thing to do is to pick up the office whiteboard. And we can find somewhere else to put the office whiteboard at some point, I'm sure. How much does it weigh? Oh, did we just drop it on the floor? We probably did just drop it on the floor. In 3 parts, it doesn't weigh a lot. It can just go in our backpack for now. See, we do have a little bit of unpacking to do. And that's the problem, is that we've had lots of unpacking to do at points, and we've just dumped everything on the floor because this storage room is basically full. It pretty much is. So, again, we're just going to dump it all on the floor here for now. With the exception, maybe, of the office whiteboard, which we'll keep. Well, we're going to put it somewhere. Let's think of somewhere to put it just now. There's probably no room in our actual bedroom. Already got a big whiteboard there. Yeah, so we don't really have anywhere to put it for now. Let's just leave it in the living room. On the floor. It's fine. Whatever. Sorry, it's the sound of me pouring a beer. Now, the only thing I'm wondering is, do these things actually need supporting? I don't think they do. I don't think there's any gravity introduced into Hydrocraft. Is there? If we build a big thing, I mean, I'll want to support it anyway, just so that it looks cool. But I don't think we'll actually need to. But, look, here's the thing. We're down to our last spike bat. Oh, wow. We're down to our last spike baseball bat, and it is in bad shape. So we've got some nails on us. That's fine. Potentially repairs 10%. Not much point. So we do need to definitely grab another weapon at some point. There's the sledge. Yeah, I think maybe we should just sleep first. We should gather a load of wood, actually. Let's eat something massive and sleep, and then we'll gather all the wood in the morning, and then we'll start, I think. This is probably the right way to go about it. We'll just cook up a couple of steaks. We'll light the fire with, yeah, rip sheets and matches is fine. Ooh, beehive, that's exciting. So those are cooking now, I'm presuming. We want to maybe just check that the fireplace has enough fuel. Yeah, it's got 2 hours of fuel, so that's good, and it's burning. Right now, while it's raining, it's actually a really good time to wash myself, but then also everything, because it's a good time to empty the barrel, you know, before we go to sleep. As long as we aren't burning our steaks while we're doing it. And wash all clothing. Just for a bit, you know. Do a couple pieces and then just check on the food. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we'll just wait for this to finish now. We're already anxious again, which is kind of crazy. Let's have a little smoke. And that steak's now cooked. Let's eat one. And let's eat the next one. That's going to be fairly fattening. Let's put out that fire. Still not got a plus arrow after eating 2 steaks in a row, but never mind. Because it's raining, we will continue to wash all clothing. Okay, good. So we're completely fresh and clean. We can have a smoke, go to bed. Yeah, and in the morning, the building begins. It starts. So if you just joined us and you haven't already, do drop a like on the stream. That's always much appreciated. Really helps me out. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for today's project. I think this is going to give us a bit of a sense of direction with managing like Hydrocraft as a mod, because it is it's fairly epic, the amount of different items we have to organize and sort out. Okay, so the rain did turn to snow overnight, which I was a little bit afraid of. Here we have a bag full of poo. That's nice. What are our boots looking like in terms of their durability at the moment? Okay. I wanted to just check the main barrel. Yeah, okay, it's good. It did fill up quite a lot, which is pretty nice. All those buckets are full. In theory, you could pick all the buckets up, pour them into the barrel, really, and then put the buckets back down, but I kind of can't be bothered. We've got enough. We do have enough. And we only need 2 more garbage bags, and that would give us the next row, so we'd have 20 rain collector barrels, which would, I think, be more than enough for any situation. Anyway, we're gonna take the very, very poor quality spiked baseball bat, and I think we will actually repair it with a nail, just to give it 10% more. We can do it again, right? Potentially repairs only 5% this time, though. Did work, though. Okay, well, it's got like a decent amount now for it to chuck on our back, and it will just protect us through the wood chopping process that we're going to embark on right now, yeah? And yeah, we do just want as much wood as we can get our hands on, and for that, could be an idea to use the forklift. We do need to equip it in both hands, which you can't do if it's completely full. So we have to equip it in both hands. What can we do with it? Just dismantle it, okay. Yeah, so we have to equip it in both hands. We have to bring it to where we want it. Which I guess is it's like out here somewhere. And we just pop it on the floor here. Nice. And then we get to chopping. Kind of don't want to rush the first few. Just to make sure that there's nobody lingering around anyway, you know. Safe, Robotex, how you doing? Shout outs. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's definitely in lieu of me having a toy wagon, right? Which is like the item for this kind of thing. Ooh. You can see how it's not drawing the final edge. How it's like a bit of an optical illusion, the way that this this roof is built. So it all sits one over. I'm not sure. We might need to just get rid of this sheet rope and move it kind of like to the edge, to like one of the sides that doesn't interfere with the new place we're going to build here now. I think that would probably make sense. Anyway, we'll pick the forklift up at the end and move it around as we pick up all the logs, and just get a forklift full of logs sorted, basically. I think we can F4 the speeding up here. I don't want to go too crazy with it because... Oh, look, it's turned back to rain. That's really good news for us, I think. So there's chill, but we're getting hot doing this. That's interesting. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. I really don't like standing there. Diagonal position just feels safer. Okay, we have a very dense, like, dense forest here right next to us, which is really good. I wonder if, does the rain actually cover us in terms of the noise we're making? Like, is it safer to make all this noise while it's raining, I wonder? Bunch of rope or sheet rope to pack logs into bunches. Ah, interesting. Okay, we can definitely do lots of sheet ropes. Well, I guess you can make normal rope out of sheet ropes anyway, can't you? Okay, that makes sense. I think that... Okay, so we're very, very kind of tired now. I would, like, advocate us just chilling out a bit here. Well, let's grab what we can with the forklift to just kick things off. But then I think, yeah, when we come back, we'll bring... The forklift does like 100% weight reduction, doesn't it? Yeah, perfect. So yeah, if we were filling the forklift with bunches of logs, that would be even better. Which makes a lot of sense. We can sprint around like this. And we're kind of fine. Which is wild. But yeah, I can see how we're already we're not getting very much compared to, like, we could get 3 times as much using rope. Interesting. So we'll definitely do that on our next trip out here for wood. But this should be enough to just get the project going, give us a bit of a vision of what we're doing. Yeah. I think so. The only problem here is running into a zombie now would be rather awkward. But hey, we did it. Time to get nice and dry. Yeah, sweet. Right. So what we'll do is we'll just throw them all onto the floor here. We actually need the sawbuck up here, which I think I left it downstairs, but we want to put the forklift downstairs too anyway, right? For safekeeping. Yeah, it's this guy, isn't it? The sawbuck. I have to maybe make a second one? It's quite nice having a couple of them out here. Six logs, 10 planks, 10 nails and a hammer. It's quite expensive to make two. Seems a bit unnecessary. Let's just pick it up and take it upstairs. Because probably in the long run we will actually... I think we'll want to move it all upstairs, all this stuff, won't we? So let's do that now. What's it weigh? 10. Okay, that's fine. And the crafting bench here. Workbench weighs 10 as well. So yes, we should be able to pick up all the sawdust too. Okay, cool. We'll just leave just the mining stuff out here. I think that's better. It's weird our weight isn't going up because we're eating a lot, I've thought, but maybe not. Maybe we're not eating that much. For now, let's just pop this down right here. Let's make 2 baseball bats, maybe. I don't know where they're ending up. Didn't I just make 2? So where's the other one gone? Is it on the floor somewhere? No. Maybe I only made 1. Yeah, it looks like I did only make 1 and I picked up another log. Maybe I interrupted the first thing. There we go. So we got 2 and then we can turn them both into spiked ones. Okay, they're looking good. So we just got a couple spares. I did want to do that regardless. If you make pallets, it's even better. It lets you take 3 times the 4 stack of wood. Make a pallet of logs which weighs 12. 1 pallet of logs is 12 logs, 108 weight packed into 12 weight pallet. Oh wow. Well, we've got a lot of pallets here, so we could like empty all of these pallets of their things. And then use them for wood, I suppose. Be one way of doing it. But presumably we can just craft a pallet as well, can we? That's quite a lot of pallet recipes. Make wooden pallet. Wooden block times 4. I wish you could just click on that one and then see the recipe for that guy. Do you know what I mean? Like go down the... having to keep typing it in and out. It's quite long. So we want to get rid of that. Oh, whoops. I should have unfiltered all first. Now I guess the whole thing's going to freeze for ages. While it loads every single item in the game into this list. Whoops. And unfilter all. Okay, and then we can go block. Make wood block. Oh, it's just logs. Oh, we can just do them right now. Okay, yeah. I wish it was more like JEI. Yeah, basically. Anyway, let's just start here. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our sledge. I think it's in here. Equip that in both hands. And get to work on these walls. So we're going to be destroying those 3, right? We want to keep 3, destroy 3, and then keep 3. Yeah, so that one. That one. Being very careful not to accidentally fall off the edge here. That one. Right. So there we have it. There's the door that we wanted to build, right? And now we can throw our sledge back in here. I think that's where it came from. And then we just start instead of sawing logs, we make wood planks, right? And that gets us more. Any more logs around here? Anywhere? Looks like they all got made. We've got 80 planks there. That's pretty cool. So let's maybe dump the workbench down as well. The sawdust can just go wherever for now. We will get more organized shortly. Fill up a backpack and then just fill up an inventory. I think this sawdust can go on the floor too. And then wooden floor. I guess there's a risk we run out of nails in this project, but I think we've got a lot of nails. So now that we've done that, I'm curious to come out here and just see. Yeah, okay, so that thing's over there. The question is how deep do we want this room to go? Probably quite deep. So I think we'll start just by building outwards. See what feels right. It will of course need a roof, and putting a roof on this room might cause us some issues upstairs because of the weird sort of overhang. Hopefully it won't, but it might start to look, things might start to look weird on our roof, which I don't want our roof to look weird. So I mean, it could just be outdoor storage. And how many have we done now? We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah? We can keep going. Well, we're just out of materials, aren't we? Yeah, but we're out of nails. There they are. Okay, we got a lot of nails. So I'm thinking 6 is enough. I don't want to go overboard and make something that's just so big it's like going to take us absolutely years and years to finish. But it's going to be as wide as the whole base, and then it's going to come out 6 like this. And I think this will make it easier for us to have categories of like storages, you know? I have to think about what the most efficient way of doing it is. But I think let's start with 6, which is what we've just done, innit? I think 6 is good. Because we can have a channel down the middle that's too wide. Maybe we go to 7 and we just have the... Yeah, I think the channel in the middle being too wide is good. Actually, thinking about it. Because I want to have display items. I want items to display what's being stored in each spot. Oh, it's not nails anymore. That's a shortage of wood. Yeah, maybe I'll just make this outdoors, you know. Is that all the wood gone again? Yeah, it is. Because making the roof firstly seems long. And secondly, I think we'll just make the farming operation we have on the roof look a bit janky, because it's the roof to cover this won't actually line up. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. We're down to just the final 8 planks, right? That's everything we brought up. It's quite a lot of stuff. Well, it's probably a good day's worth of work done there. Okay, great. Yeah, so just 4 more pieces and we've done the whole, like, more than the half of it. In terms of just the flooring bit, anyway. So, let's eat some meat. What's our weight looking like? 81 and dropping. How is it still dropping? That's bad. We maybe need to go check our traps. I haven't been for a while to check those traps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook 6 frozen steaks all together, all at once. Presuming that's the stuff that needs eating first, does it? Or does this stuff need eating first? I think as soon as anything stops saying fresh, we'll just need to panic and eat it. But until then, I think it's fine. Light fire. Probably add some scrap wood. Have a smoke. Calm. They're going to take a while because it's just still defrosting. Got these like cow carcasses and stuff, just ridiculous. But what I actually think is that probably all the pallets we should probably move downstairs. We'll have like a pallet room downstairs maybe. Can I grab onto this from here? Yeah, I can. Okay, and then if we come down, where do we stop? We do stop there, okay. Well, in that case then, this thing has served its purpose. Let's remove the escape rope. We got the 3 pieces. Oh my god, I nearly just jumped over the edge just then. Okay, and everything's filled with water, which is really nice. That's 6 rope there. Oh damn, I just realised I'm probably burning the steak. My specialty? Oh no, okay. It's taking a while. Cool. Well. Let's have a think. If we look at log. Add logs to pile. So it must be this one, the 4 log stack. Must be what Robotex was talking about. So either 2 sheet ropes or 2 ropes, and that gets us 4. 36 weight, yeah, which would go down to 12. So 12 in like 200 is what, like, I think if we had like 30 sheet ropes would be enough, probably. To fill a forklift, I mean, without delving into pallets. Right, they're all cooked. So let's put out the fire. Eat a steak straight away. And then eat another one straight away. And then eat another one straight away if it lets us. Just keep going. Is this broken? We can eat 4 of them in a row? I think we're wasting them. I can't imagine, like, I think something's bugged if we're eating 4 of them in a row like that. So we'll just refrigerate those 2. I was planning on just eating 2 just now, but anyway. We got our breakfast pre-made. Let's sleep. Weight's still going down. I feel like there's something wrong with the steak, maybe? How could we eat 4 steaks like that in a row and still have our weight going down? Any ideas? Anyone in chat? Like, gonna eat 2 more now. Still the arrow is not, it's unchanged. It's like the steak has no like real nutritional value somehow. Right, anyway, do we have... I don't think we do have any spare sheet ropes because I think I came around the other day looking for them, didn't I? So what we're going to do is we're going to just walk around zombie bodies looking for sheet ropes and just try and get to 30. There are a fair few zombie bodies around our base. Just one to be had from that zombie though. We're Quite a few bodies back round here. Got 4 going. Okay, there's definitely some glitchiness going on. It's up to 14. Stack's weighing quite a lot there. Guess we'll throw them in the backpack. I think these bodies have already been derobed. Oh no, maybe not. Tank top on that guy. That one definitely has. It's definitely worn more clothes at different points. So up to 17, so we just need 13 more. But we need to find the bodies for that, so we are going to have to go into town. I think definitely something wrong with the steak. We've eaten 6 steaks in the last few hours. Like, well, I suppose a lot of it was last night in game, but still. We would have left a lot of bodies down here. I think we just, last time we did just burn a lot of them. That's my only fear. But we'll find them somehow. And if we get to do some fighting, that's even more fun. Yeah, there's going to be piles of bodies here. We shot a lot of them. What type of steak was it? It was from a cow, but from a cow that I had found hunting. To be fair. Four more should do it, I think. Although, now that I see this pile of bodies, I kind of want to just see how many I can get if I stand right in the middle. Oh, energy bar. Let's eat that just because we've got like our weight still going down for some reason. Oh, we're thirsty, look. That's not good. Do we get a candy wrapper from that? No. Okay, good. We can do 24 right on this spot. Great, let's get them all. Presumably if we just stand over here, we can just do another, like, crazy amount. Should have just come straight here. Oh my god, there's so many here. Okay, we're pretty over encumbered at this point. Yeah, I think being able to bring 3 times as much as we did last time just with this method should be enough. Look, just the energy bar alone got rid of the downwards arrow. Unless maybe we were just that undernourished that he needed all that steak, but in my experience, you shouldn't be able to eat 4 of them on the bounce like that. We just ate 4 steaks, like full steaks in a row, like plus 50 hunger each, 4 times in a row. I would say normally that would just fill you up. Like you wouldn't be able to eat the third one or fourth one or something, you know? So, over encumbered. Actually, you know what the next step is? It won't let me. So we put all those down on the floor first. Then equip that guy in both hands. Then put all the sheet ropes onto it. All of them. Cool. Oh yeah, we're quite thirsty though right now. So let's go and address that before we go and get more wood. Not sure what the heavy load's actually coming from now, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm guessing that we do need to actually cut more. That's weird. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we can start. Make 4 logs stack all. And they weigh 12 each. Yeah, amazing. Actually cut down trees while holding all this stuff as well. Each one of these is giving us 2 logs though, so we do have this kind of uneven, unfortunate situation. Oh, why can't we do any more? Oh, whoops. We have like an insanely heavy, and can we equip this back again? We can, because it's in our inventory. Okay, nice. And then we can make the 4 log stacks again. Guess we'll just carry this one loner log over to the rest of the crew over here. It's actually like the amount of sheet ropes we have is too much, almost. But we should be able to just keep going. Ah, there goes the axe. Okay, well that's the limit then to what we can do from here. We need to equip this guy again. It's pretty good, pretty good. Let's pop all these sheet ropes on the floor here. Okay, it's quite an interesting look. Sheet rope's cheaper, but rope is a lot lighter. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So what was my issue? I needed an axe. Let's drop off these. It's a good start. Then let's come to the tools over here. We should have quite a few survival axes. Yeah, we do, and we've got a couple of broken ones in there as well. Let's get a new one and put it on the belt. And then yeah, the fastest way back down there is around here, isn't it? Well, that's all over here. Don't know where I'm going. So we'll try doing this a little different this time. What we'll do is we'll actually put the forklift down first, so we're not carrying it around with us. And then we're just going to cut all the wood in the world. This is the complacency will kick in here, and I'll get bitten by some random dude who creeps up behind me. Which I'm really kind of praying about. It's quite a lot. Stack weight is a lot. So we'll just grab a handful of them. Then we can just run around doing more. Take these two stragglers. It's very hard to see. what I'm doing because it's so dark now. Probably just be, given how exhausted and ridiculously tired we are, I should probably just be doing this in the morning. Let's just make as many more of these as we can. What's that zombie doing behind you? Oh, don't, man. Please don't. It looks like we've converted all but maybe one log, which I'm kind of happy with. So now we'll equip the forklift truck in both hands and just run around picking these guys up. We can leave all the sheet ropes behind. Presumably we'll salvage those when we unstack these later. Probably take the odd log. All these trees should just be doing them in twos, right? So it should be... We're actually going to have nearly filled the forklift. 177 out of 200. As far as I can see, yeah, that is everything we chopped. So that's pretty productive. That's a lot of wood shifted just there. Happy with that. We're cold. We're not even that over encumbered. Like, we're not even... Not even that dangerous what we're doing right now, the way we did it, so that's good. Okay, good. Started warming up straight away. Do we end up with an inventory full of sheet ropes? Yes, we do. Which I think we then put back. I think we just put them on the floor for now. We're going to sleep for a long time after this, like a very, very exceptionally long time. But we're finished with the forklift for quite a while. I mean, that should be enough wood to get a lot of the building done tomorrow. So I'm kind of happy with that. Let's put the forklift closer to the corner of this area. Looks a bit nicer over there, I think so. And then we are a bit hungry. Presumably our weight's already going down again, which I don't really understand. Why don't we treat ourselves to some perishables like a bucket of ice cream? It's not there. There it is. Yeah, that's true. That's nearly a full load, isn't it? I think we were at 177, so we couldn't fit 24 more. We'd have to only fit 12 more. Oh, no, but we had one rogue log in there. So, yeah, 4 more than... I think it's 48 sheet ropes is a full load. I think. Okay, we're going to sleep for like 2.5 days here, I think. It's just exhausted, can barely move, and ridiculously tired. So tired, so desperately, inhumanly tired. Well, let's sleep then. We'll probably wake up at about 8 PM. Oh. Well, saved by a nightmare in a way. That might actually help our sleeping pattern, bizarrely. So have a little smoke. Maybe we should cook something and so it gets light outside before we start. But yeah, this steak, there's something wrong, you guys. Something wrong with this steak, I think. So what I'm going to try and do this time is make a meal out of it. So let's defrost 4 of them. Okay. Everything in there is still saying it's fresh. It's not too bad. We'll cook these 2 guys from frozen now while the steaks defrost. They'll actually defrost faster in our inventory, I think. So I think we should just do that and just keep the 4 steaks on us. Probably put them in the backpack, maybe. Let's add a piece of scrap wood to that. 2.5 hours, that's not bad. Just looks like steak has really low calories and protein levels for the weight gain in comparison to the hunger it gives. Oh, interesting. So it's just... But I would have thought that I would have got full from the hunger, not from the protein and calorie values. But maybe, yeah, maybe that's... I could easily just be misunderstanding how that stuff works, because I don't really know how the hunger system exactly works. You know, let's take this sawbuck out here for a moment and just pop it down on this gargantuan pile of logs. So we're going to be able to make a lot of planks there. Let's just check on our rodents. They are very nearly cooked, particularly the little guy here. I think I probably just leveled up cooking. Nice. I'll definitely take that. Okay, the rabbit meat clearly knows what it's doing. The rabbit meat was not messing about. Okay, let's put out this fire. Let's put our butts in the tub. We're tired again already, so why don't we sleep on that? It's 3 in the morning. Hopefully we just sleep for a short amount of time because we're only a little tired. Hopefully. I am looking forward to cooking rotten food. Deeply, yes. So your weight and hunger are kind of separate systems. Yes, yeah. Weight gain is dependent on the lipids, calories, and protein of the food, and hunger is in a separate value on the food. Yeah, so I figured that, you know, when you get too full to eat, I figured that was connected to the hunger, not the calories and the weight. Which is why I thought, like, eating 4 steaks in a row that are all plus 52 hunger, kind of regardless of my impact, the impact on my weight, which I was also surprised about. But I mean, what you say makes sense about the weight and the calories and stuff. But why did the character not get full? Too full to eat. That's the thing. That's the only question I'm left with. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway. There's going to be a lot of planks, but let's just do it. It didn't take us that long, and we'll just have tons of planks. Can you imagine the XP that we would get from this if we weren't already level 10 carpentry? It would just be like, boom, biddle boom, biddle boom. There's 350 planks on the floor there now. And the game's still performing quite well. It's like we haven't actually like broken anything by having 356 planks on the floor. 356 planks on the floor. 356 planks. Blah de blah. De blah de blah. 356 planks on the floor. Okay, let's carry on then. As we were. Right, this is scary because I can't quite see through things. More planks, if you please. These steaks could do with being cooked, and we are hungry again. So let's just do one more bout, and then we'll cook some food. Part of me wants to just finish that, but no, we won't. We'll cook these steaks into a meal. See if that helps. So, for example, like create roast from the steak. Oh wow, look, we ended up with a lot of sawdust in our inventory here. How much steak did we actually use in that? Very small amount. Okay, cool. So let's add like steak to it. Okay, of course it's not taking it from the same one it did before. That's ridiculous, but cool. So I think we can afford, because I don't really care about the happiness. So I think we can put 3 in. 3 portions into each baking tray before we end up, or roasting pan. Before we end up like actually getting unhappy about it. Cook the steaks first. Oh yeah. Okay, too late this time, but next time, yes. I remember this because you cook it and it increases the weight, doesn't it? Or it increases the hunger value. Then you make a meal out of it and then you cook it again. Yeah, I remember that now. Get more bang for your buck. Good phrase. Alright, next time we will 100% do that. They're all just scraps now. Okay, what we'll do is we'll put all the scraps into one very unhappy roast that's like really big. But it's like a big unhappy one. And then the other 2 will just be neutral. That's plus 25 unhappiness. That's quite a lot of unhappiness. But anyway, I think this will do the job in terms of getting our weight going back up again. Hour and a half. Might as well add another piece of scrap wood. We're actually running out of scrap wood because our like ability to chop wood got so much better and to like salvage items and stuff. Also, you see this baking tray? Yeah, we can't do like roasts in that. No, it's more like this other stuff. Okay, we can smoke while we wait. Yeah, I did spot the blue meth in there as well. The unhappiness is due to the lack of variety. Yeah, no, I know, yeah. Thing is, I just don't mind that much about the unhappiness because I can just like get rid of it with a Rubik's Cube or with a bedtime stories book or whatever. Those like, I think Hydrocraft adds quite a lot of stuff that makes managing happiness, like you get these god tier items, don't you, that just like happiness isn't a problem. I don't know, is the Rubik's Cube from Hydrocraft too? I think it is. Might be wrong about that. It doesn't actually say that it is. Like modded items have that. So maybe the Rubik's Cube is just from vanilla. But the fact that you can just play with it, and just be happier. I don't know, maybe it's like for those the happiness boosting items, you need a limit. Like you can use them once a day or once a week or something. I think once a week would be better, even, which sounds harsh. But I think that would, then I would really care. Then I wouldn't be making this roast. You know, the unhappiness roast. Let's eat the unhappiness one first. And then let's put out this fire. And take the other two out. And I bet those are going to be really good for us to eat when the time is right. We're hungry again. In fact, let's check. Yeah, look, we can't. We're too full to eat it. The cube is vanilla, but the ability to play with them is Hydrocraft. Right, okay, interesting. That makes sense. So yeah, so I think that would be my one of the things I would say is like all of those happiness, because the other thing that I've got to kind of just resolve this is this. You know, the adult magazines work fine. They're very powerful, but you only read them once. Same with the comic book. But the fairy tales and the bedtime stories, you know. Okay, in fact, I needed to read it once, and I got rid of it that time. But if I was much more unhappy, I'd just read it again and again and again, you know. So I think a once a week limit would be cool. That would be my 2 cents. We're going to run out of nails during this stint, so open one box of nails. 115 is looking a lot healthier. But Robotex, you're one of the devs, right, of Hydrocraft now. So that's fucking sick, by the way. Shout outs to you for that. That's awesome. And yeah, man. Just shout outs basically. Because Hydrocraft is definitely given this game like a lot of legs, you know. So much more like end game stuff to do. It's like amazing. Yeah, you and Hugo. Yeah, that's so sick. Respect. Shout outs, Andrew. How you doing? A bottle of red and an adult magazine. Well, exactly. Is that it? Have I done it? Yeah, that's the edge. That's it. Okay, so we've done the whole floor. So we do need to make a decision, like, do we want this to be outdoors or indoors. So let's think of the implication of this. So the way that this works is that our roof is actually a block further away to give that half block thing. So our roof currently actually comes to here, right, and it ends a block early there. So what it would look like if we wanted to put a roof on this upstairs, it would look like it was like one block to the wrong side. It would like stick out a bit. Yeah, I think we'll just have this be open. So with that in mind, I think we want fences surrounding the whole thing. So we'll just do that now. It's the next stage. Although being that we're tired, but what am I building? I'm basically building like another massive storage room. Like, so we've got the mass storage rooms that we converted the toilets into, and we've got the like, you know, all the storage in the kind of workshop. But I just wanted somewhere where I could organize like a lot of the kind of like, well, the hydrocraft items. Basically, there's so many of them, and it's like a bit of a struggle to kind of work out where to keep things, what things are, and all the rest of it. And we've kind of filled our workshop with storage, which isn't really what we want. The idea for this room would be to have all things like the drying racks, all the different crafting stations should be here. So the idea is that you come out here and there's like lined up storages, and they've got maybe like items on the floor in front of them, so it's really clear where everything lives. So that's the plan at the moment. And then we're going to sort out this room. But we'll see. Today's stream will probably just be the building of the space, and then next stream will probably be the organizing of it. But we'll see. We'll see how far we get. Anyway, let's eat another one of these before we go to bed, because I would like to get back up to sort of 84-ish. Although, I mean, maintaining 80 is pretty good. But yeah, we should just be able to have a little smoke and go to sleep now, and probably wake up at a reasonable-ish hour. Okay, good. Again, I'm just gonna keep the pressure on. Just keep eating, because we don't want to waste. Like, we do still have 6 more pieces. You don't want to waste any of this food. Although we haven't been to check our traps in a while. They're probably all just getting broken. We made all those metal ones last time. Maybe we should go check them. Anyway, I think the hunting kind of made the trapping stuff feel a little bit redundant, to be honest. Oh, here's something I want to check, actually. Have we ruined our plan a little bit by putting these fences? Do the fences prevent us from, say, putting a crate there? No, they don't. Okay, that's awesome. Good. Good. Well, I think that's good. I mean, yes, that is good. Let's keep going with the fences then. So I'm hoping this is going to be enough storage space. Probably won't be. But we'll find out. Also going to run out of nails shortly, I think. Well, I mean, run out in our inventory. We've got loads in storage. Oh yeah, that's the nails. Might as well get 200 going, I think. And we also might as well fill back up on planks. Now, it does look a bit awful, just hanging over the edge here. So we are going to put some decent supports on it. Just something to make it look just a little bit more believable. Could also re-barricade any windows that have been stripped a little bit, but then again, I kind of feel like if I'm going to do that, I would probably do it with metal. Getting some levels and just use some metal sheets and things. Because you can see these have been taken out. We could remove, probably keep wood on the inside and then just put metal on the outside. I don't know. So already it looks like it doesn't line up, but I think that's just because it's not showing this because the first block has roof above it because it's all out of sync, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's here. I think this perfectly, you can see this lines up. So we'll do that. Nailed it. I think that's fine. You know, from a distance now, it doesn't look quite so ridiculous. And we used 9 planks. Yes, that's fine. So we've got enough to do the rest, do the other corresponding one over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be there. Okay, beautiful. We could put something in the middle maybe if we feel it needs it. Like a little wall that maybe we have sheet ropes on. Could be nice. For now, anyway, it's fine. That just gets us started. The space itself has been, you know, defined. Okay, so how we arrange and organize everything, it's a whole nother question. But the crates are obviously the best thing because for each block we get 150. The other thing is, can we put cellars all along the back wall? I know, okay, that would be really, really cheesy, but if we can do it, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. So let's see if they're allowed to be built upstairs firstly, I suppose, and secondly, let's see what we need to actually build one. 2 questions. Also, let's see if the game doesn't just completely crash because I opened up the crafting menu. Construct cellar. Those are looking quite different to what I'm seeing here. So what's the difference here then? There's a lot of required items there. Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to do those then. Oh, I did it again. Whenever you get rid of your search term while keeping filter all ticked, it then has to load every single item into this list here. And you just have to sit there for like 10 minutes while it does it. Well, it's not 10 minutes, it's not that bad. It's quite a while though. It's a little while. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. So how do we make these cellars? Some of those hydrocraft construction items need to be crafted before you can build them. Oh, right, I see. So, is it a case of like we make that cellar, we construct the cellar, and then it with the constructed cellar in our inventory, we're able to then go in here and place it? Could it be like that? That would make sense, wouldn't it? It's getting quite cold out here. Anyway, so you can see what the plan is. Like, we'll come out here and there'll be all the all of the items sorted and stored, and I want like a place to either have signs or to have just items on the floor that just mark out where everything is and what everything is. And then in here you just have all the crafting stations. So we'll probably eventually, I think we'll keep the little bits of storage we have around the edge, maybe some of it. It's only those lockers I think could be cool to keep in those. Maybe we'll get rid of these guys though, move them downstairs or something. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Okay, alright, cool. Thanks, man. Okay. So if we want to make those cellars, we do need to look at them. And how much storage do they have? It's like 200 or 400 or something, isn't it? Let's look back at the requirements again. So we've got two options, and they differ in terms of either needing mortar or a wooden bucket of concrete. We need a mine hole, which seems like a crazy thing to kick things off. I think pallet of stone. Wait, we need 4 pallets of stones. So you need a lot of stones. Cellars are 900. Super late gamers that uses the algos. And you want to have the mines first before using algos on cellars. Right, 900. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we're not there yet. I think that's what we've learned. So instead of pressing the X on cellar here, you should untick filter all first. So it then just looks for cellar in general, which is super easy, and it's like, oh, I can't find anything. And then we can get rid of cellar. And then we can close the window. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to be making a row of cellars. So what we are going to be doing is making all of the crates in the world. And so if we do that, like we could put one in the corner, one there, one there, and one there. Yeah, So we could have a big corner piece with like one item on the floor in front of it, and that would be like 150, 300, like 450 storage, and then you could have, yeah, items along all the rest of them that would be a stack of 150, and then again the corner over here would be a 450 space. So that's one way of doing it. Just simple, just like bang, just all the way around, just cover the edge with crates. Hand dollies and forklifts for storage. Yeah, that's a good idea. We do have one forklift downstairs next to our mine, which we use to kind of bring all of this wood up here. At one point we had 350 planks in one spot on this on the roof here, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I think it is just going to be the wooden crates then, and we just cover the edge. So I mean, actually having the fences was a bit of a waste of wood, because we're just going to fill the whole thing with crates, right? The only thing is that this side would be annoying, won't it? Because we're going to be able to see the item. Well, I guess we could probably. Okay, let's do a test. Can we see the items on the floor if we put them on the floor next to a crate? I'm guessing the answer is going to be no. Like, let's say like this row here had water bottles in it. Totally can't tell that it's on the floor at all. So the crates would completely block the view. So we probably can't use this wall. We'd probably leave that one blank, and we'd just take all of that side like that. Alright, let's do it. What are water ottles? Wait, what? If you only build one layer of crates at that side and use the place item option, you may be able to see it on top of the crate. Can we place items on top of a stack of 3? No, I don't, it doesn't like it, does it? We'd have to place it on top of 1. It's true, actually. It's not a bad idea. I guess we'll start this way and see how we go. Yeah, the fences were a bit of a waste of time, because we're just going to build an actual wall of crates. Also, we're going to get through our wood quickly like this. If we grab the forklift and put all of the planks, well, actually the stack wouldn't even fit on the forklift, and we'd need the hammer equipped. Yeah, no, I don't think it would work. Oh, we're like dying of like thirst and stuff right now as well. Probably time to take a short break. Okay, that's better. You can see our speed's increased now. We're not so tired anymore. It's good. I think the water bottles being full was the difference between me picking up 11 and 12. But I think we can still get 6 built anyway. Seemed like we always had 2 spare in our backpack regardless. Oh, out of nails though. So much storage. Down to just 23 planks there. It seems like a dream. Seems crazy to think that we spent all 350. It looks ridiculous. But I'm here for it. I guess that concludes today. I think. I want to eat something. We don't really have anything ready. Don't know if I can be bothered to cook. What's our weight saying? Our weight's still on a downer. Interesting. I guess we're just not eating regularly enough and we're kind of exercising too much. Let's just cook all of this. In fact, to use the heat efficiently, let's cook all this steak as well, which we'll then be making into roasts again to double down. Hours and 15 minutes in there. That seems good. Everyone's getting nice and defrosted. Health should be on the up. That bird meat's cooked now. Just ate 4 small birds. Casual. It's a nice meal. Both cooking at the same pace. Take it all out. Pop it all in the fridge. for cooking in the morning. Sleepy time. We need to go and get more wood in the morning. Okay, it's only 9:30. That's good. So first things first, we know we want to grab all the sheet rope in the world, as much as we can. 44. In fact, how much did we leave? We left a load on the floor over there as well. Don't know how much we actually left downstairs, but we'll bring all this with us anyway, because that makes sense, I think. We should have enough room in our inventory to also bring the forklift with us. Oh no, it's 20, so we do need to... Oh no, we actually can't do it. So you have to put the sheet rope that's in our inventory on the floor first. Then equip it. And then throw the sheet ropes back in. And then walk around there. I don't think we've seen a single alive zombie today. We've only seen bodies. Haven't actually killed one. Just been hanging out at the base. That's fine though. I think let's put all the sheet rope as close to where we're going to be chopping as possible. What's our axe looking like, durability wise? Bad. That tree just moved, and I felt like it moved because there was a zombie behind it, but I think it was just me. You can also just dump this down. Oh look, this tree line is actually thinning out. I guess we'll just chop until the axe dies. Until I die to the first zombie we've seen all stream. He's kind of open behind us there. So I just don't feel that good about it. Okay, there goes the axe. Now, I think the best way of doing this is equip the forklift. Fill the backpack with sheet ropes. And then just run around doing it. Yeah, and grab the loaners as we move across. left the one behind, the two behind. That's so annoying. Why would you do such a thing? Okay, incredible. And then I actually picked up the perfect amount of sheet ropes then. That's kind of crazy. Let's see if this is a full forklift or not. I don't think it will be. No, so we could do more. But I'm thinking this is probably enough for now. It's probably a good start. Well, that's a big tree, that one. Didn't notice that before. Unstack logs all. And then make wood planks all. Oh, we still have logs in our actual inventory. That's stupid. Okay, good. Not nearly as many logs as we had before. Or many planks we had before, but it's still a decent amount. The inventory full of sheet ropes. Go on the floor. A broken axe needs replacing. Attach to the belt right. Fill up on water. Okay, we're only getting 9. What is it that we've got in our inventory that's wrong here? Oh, it's this, having the forklift itself equipped, which we'll just dump there for now, I think. And then that should mean we can get up to more like 11 or 12 in there, which will get us the full, yeah, 11. That'll get us a full 6 crates per go. So the bulkiest thing will take that corner spot, I guess. The king of all inventory items, whatever it is. Whatever ends up taking up the most space will get moved there. I suppose it's third most space, because first and second most space will be in the dedicated rooms we already built. Dark Hole, shout outs, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, we're pretty Pretty tired and messed up now. I think we can just finish at least this. Now we'll only need half as many planks. Normally it's be 7 plus 0. Normally it'd be 18 to get the 6 built, so we just need 9. So fill up, that's 8, and then just grab one, or grab one into our main inventory. We're not going to go down that wall for now just because it will obstruct the view. And the whole point of this build is not for how it looks, it's for convenience. But yeah, that's it. So that concludes the kind of the crazy mass storage. And the idea is now we can place items in front of each of these, and it's just going to be clear categorization of items. And that took us pretty much bang on 2 hours to build. Not bad. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And we got loads of spare planks here. 150 more planks to do what we want with, I guess, which is kind of nice. Yeah, and this room can just get organized. So that'll be next stream, which will be in the next couple of days. As I've said in a few of the other streams I've been doing recently, I am off work at the moment this week. So some daytime Zomboid streams will probably happen. And in fact, let's eat and sleep and stuff, so it's like we've got a fresh character when we log in next time. Yes, I think if not tomorrow, Thursday, there's definitely going to be a bit of Zomboid going on. Let's eat some game state cubes before we go to bed here. Pretty good. We're going to make roasts out of the cooked steaks next time. So thanks for watching, one and all. Like, I hope everyone is happy out there. Be excellent to each other. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. And yeah, look out in the coming next few days for the second part of this this build, where we actually organize all of our stuff into all of those crates. And at that point, I think we'll be ready then to like do some really like ambitious kind of write some lists of some of the tech trees in Hydrocraft, looking at the order of things we need to build, taking a proper look at our inventory, like what have we got and what have we not got, what do we need to go out looting for, and yeah, like we'll be in a position to actually make a plan of action for like how we progress through Hydrocraft without kind of it feeling quite as chaotic as this room looks right now. So yeah, thanks for watching, take care, peace out, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. All right, safe, see ya.